you doing, all you beautiful sons of bitches? It's your boy Max here, and today, this is a video that's different from what I normally make. This isn't really a video I'm making for YouTube, you guys, or whatever the hell. This video is really more so just a response to MauLer, because this shit that he's just on about really needs to be fucking talked about. So, MauLer, this video is really more or less for you, but for the rest of y'all can just continue watching, because this shit just needs to be said. So, let me get it right here. So, as you all can see right here, this is MauLer's, this is the first thing I get in when you type MauLer into YouTube. So, as you can see, his latest video is literally a nearly 18-hour critique of Star Wars Outlaws. So, now, so basically, I understand that MauLer hated the game, and that's fine. I have no problem with him hating the game. In fact, I encourage him to hate the game because it's a Disney Star Wars game, as you all know. And as we all know, Disney Star Wars is fake Star Wars. But that's not the issue here. The issue here is that MauLer wasted 18 fucking hours ripping this game to shreds. Now, again, it's not a bad thing that he ripped it to shreds. What is a bad thing is that he spent an excess amount of time on the damn game when he didn't need to. This is simply a review that could have been simply wrapped up in 1 hour, 1 fucking hour, and then he could have just tossed Outlaws in the trash right then and there. And I get that it's his thing that he reviews shit in his super long ass videos, but here's the thing. When MauLer spends more fucking time ripping fake Star Wars apart, and only to then turn around and praise Andor, that's a problem right there. Because let's not forget, MauLer is a fucking fence rider because he likes Andor. And I'm sorry, but MauLer, you can't fucking have it that way. You can't like Andor and then hate Outlaws or the Acolyte or the Mandalorian or whatever the hell. You can't fucking do like this middle ground Mandy bullshit where you or cherry picking rather. You can't fucking cherry pick what parts of Disney Star Wars you like and what parts you don't like. It's exactly like the same bullshit that like we point out all the time where fuckers on your side go, well, my fake Star Wars is better than your fake Star Wars. No, you either like all of Disney Star Wars or you hate all of it. And really, you should hate all of it because, as I've stated, Andor is fake Star Wars, has the same problems as the rest of Disney Star Wars, and it should not be complimented at all. And MauLer, do you seriously think that complimenting Andor and giving credit where credit is due, do you really think that's gonna stop Disney from making crap? Do you really think that's going to stop? Do you think that Disney's going to listen to you and start making more Star Wars like Andor? Or just more Star Wars that's as good as Andor? Fuck no! They're not going to do that! It's like, stop it with this fucking mentality of just holding out for Disney to make something as good as Andor, and like that prestige television that only those who feast on Grey Poupon enjoy. Disney is, first of all, that's not what Star Wars is supposed to be. Star Wars is not some artsy-fartsy fucking TV drama that airs on fucking HBO or whatever, alright? It's not supposed to be like what fucking Andor is. That's not what Star Wars is supposed to be. And second of all, Disney is never going to do that shit again. You know what Disney's going to fucking do with all that level of praise that you fucking gave them? They're going to... It's basically like this. It's like a guy who got out of prison after serving his 15th stint in there. He's a repeat offender, right? You got this guy who has a track record of committing crimes and then going back on his word to not commit more crimes. And when he gets out and you release him on parole and he's all like, I promise I won't do any more crimes anymore. Guess what he does? He commits his 16th crime. That's exactly what Disney's fucking like. So it's a waste of fucking time to give props where Disney earns it supposedly. Even if I were to agree with you and say, oh yeah, Andor is a 10 out of 10. So fucking what? It doesn't fix the problems. It doesn't undo all the damage Disney has done. It doesn't fix the Disney continuity, which, lest we forget, Andor is a part of. It doesn't excuse all the flaws that Andor does have. So just stop huffing this hopium that you're on, that Disney's gonna do something less. This is not the same Disney from the 80s or 90s when you grew up watching their films, or whatever the hell it was you watched them. This is not the same Lucasfilm that made the first 6 movies in the expanded universe. They are completely corrupted from within, and they must be shunned, discarded, and whatnot. Like, until either one or both of them go out of business, or until Disney sells Star Wars off to another company, you're not allowed to give Star Wars a chance. Plain and simple. So that's just that. It's just, oh my god. And on top of that, like, another reason why I have a problem you wasting 18 hours on your fucking Outlaws video. You could have spent all that time engaging in real Star Wars, but you didn't. It's like, literally, it's like in MauLer, I know you know real Star Wars exists. I know because you've played the Bounty Hunter game on stream, and I know your co-hosts Rags and Fringy know it. Like, I know Fringy is at least knowledgeable enough with Knights of the Old Republic, the game. I know Shad surprised me. Shad, surprisingly enough, knows the whole deal with Korriban and the Sith species. So props to Shad for that, at least. And and you're friends with Ryan fucking Cannell, who knows real Star Wars like the back of his fucking hand. And yet you still always go back to Disney. It's like, why? Why the fuck are you still plugged into the Disney Matrix, for fuck's sake? Just unplug from the Disney Matrix, reject at all costs. I don't care how much you like Andor. Stop liking it. Stop praising it. Stop hoisting it up like some sacred cow and trash on it like the rest of us. Because until you do, you're gonna be a fence rider. Your buddy Drinker's gonna be a fence rider. And the rest of all you fucks in EFAP are gonna be fence riders. Knock it off! God, it's like I'm telling you this because because like I said, I know the capacity for you to be a real Star Wars fan is there, but you reject it. Why? Because real Star Wars is mainly books and comics? So what? That's what kept Star Wars alive, both before the prequel trilogy and after it. The medium in which real Star Wars exists is irrelevant. And I don't care if, like, oh, I'm mainly a film and TV critic. That's not an excuse! That's, like, seriously, think about the fucking views you could get on a video or an EFAP stream if you actually, like, read a book or comic. Sure, it might not be as much as your film and TV stuff, but fucking hell, I know the EFAP fans, I know that there's a divide in there because they're getting sick of you, constantly reviewing, like, the mainstream crap. Just take a break from it. Just try reading some stuff out. Who knows? They might like it. Why the hell don't you, Rags and Fringy, do that more? It's ludicrous. It's like you're all like, oh, I can sit down and watch this prestige TV mini series called Andor, sipping my Grey Poupon, but I won't sit down and read a book. That's horseshit, and you know it. I know you're not one of them TikTok fucks where you have a crappy attention span, so just sit down and read. What's stopping you? So, MauLer, so I know I've just constantly, like, yelled at you a lot, so here, let me end on this. Here is some stuff that are genuine recommendations. If you really like Andor so much, here's some stuff similar enough to it to help ease you into real Star Wars. Here, consider this my recommendation list to help you. Yes, you, MauLer, and the rest of EFAP. Here's your recommendations to get into real Star Wars, real George Lucas Star Wars, the real expanded universe. So I have right here my copies. I bought these when I was down in Texas. So this right here is the Han Solo trilogy right here by A.C. Crispin. We got the Paradise Snare, the Hutt Gambit, and Rebel Dawn in this order. These are really good books. They're all about Han Solo's backstory. Way better than Solo. Then we got the Han Solo Adventures trilogy. Yeah, there's the Han Solo trilogy, and then there's the Han Solo Adventures trilogy. I know it's kind of confusing, but whatever. These are some of the earliest EU material. Han Solo at Star's End, Han Solo's Revenge, Han Solo and the Lost Legacy. Again, more origins about Han Solo before the events of A New Hope. I actually got the former two in the mail on the way, and I'm going to be reviewing them on my channel soon. So to all my fans out there, expect those soon. Also expect me to review the original Marvel Comics series soon. But anyway, then you got the Thrawn trilogy. What can I say about this masterpiece? It hasn't already been said. But yeah, it's like this trilogy is phenomenal. Like, if you ask me, this is when the Star Wars Expanded Universe really proved itself that it can tell as engaging stories as the movies. So, cannot recommend these enough. Dark Force Rising in particular is one of my absolute favorite novels in the EU. Then we got the Darth Bane trilogy, Path of Destruction, Rule of Two, Dynasty of Evil. Path of Destruction in particular is another one of my all-time favorites. So, and yeah, cannot recommend these enough. These also tie into the KOTOR games. So Fringy, this stuff in particular I recommend to you. And speaking of tying into KOTOR, we got the Tales of the Jedi comic series. This series in particular pretty much started the old, this is pretty much KOTOR before KOTOR, because a lot of KOTOR is built off of what's established in here. Really great characters like Eula Keldroma, Nomi Sunrider, and Exar Kun. These are really great comics. The art is kind of aged a little bit. It's a little rough, but overall, still recommend these. Really foundational for the EU. And then if you want, and then something that's like similar to the time period in which Andor takes place, we also got the Empire comics. These I'm not as familiar with. I think I read these like once before, but I don't quite remember what happens in them all. But yeah, this is like that same sort of like, oh, it's like the Empire at its peak, the dark times, everyone's getting sick of the Empire, and they want to rally against them, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, that's just some of the recommendations I have. There's probably some more out there that I forgot, but this just came off the top of my head. But yeah, so closing thoughts, like MauLer. I know you, Drinker, the rest of EFAP, I know you have the capacity to be real fans. Just unplug yourself from the Disney Matrix. Stop huffing the hopium, and while you're at it, stop hanging out with Star Wars Theory, because he really is a fake Star Wars fan. For some fucking reason, he thinks making Force-sensitive clones is something that's impossible when it isn't. It's happened plenty of times in both real and fake Star Wars. So Star Wars Theory is such a fake fan. He's a fake fan, if you can believe it. But yeah, that's just about all I got. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh, this video took a lot out of me. But I need a nap now. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment below to the video, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time in the backseat. Take care!